The New Orleans Saints are in the UK to take on the Miami Dolphins this weekend, but the biggest matchup of the season so far has arguably been the NFL against Donald Trump. The president called on franchises to fire players who failed to stand for the national anthem, leading around 250 to protest against social injustices, and are now making it clear what their agenda really is.
For us to have our president create offense, it was like, hey, I feel that in this kneeling, in this whatever, we still pay homage to our flag, we still pay homage to our people, we still respect our troops, we still love everything about our country, and it's because we love our country we have the ability to take this knee. It only gives us more pride to say, hey, this is the day and age where I can show and demonstrate something and what's on my mind and what's on my heart and prove this to the world that this is an important topic to pay attention to, while the meanwhile trying to unify a single mind.
The increasingly public row developing between the NFL and President Trump has spread across the Atlantic and is still a talking point going into this weekend's latest Wembley game. The New Orleans Saints were just one of the sides caught up in the controversy, with 10 of their players choosing to sit out the national anthem last weekend. And despite the president's threatening language, it looks like more protests will go ahead during Week 4's games.
Certainly I respect the cause, and I think what you saw last weekend especially was a direct result of the comments that the president made, President Trump. Unfortunately, I think he put all athletes, all black athletes, minority athletes, he put them in a corner and forced them to take action.
The fallout from Trump's words and the players' actions continue to play out in public, but there's no denying the bigger issues about respect for the flag and what constitutes peaceful protests are having on the game.
And that is obviously a good thing, the kind of discussion. I do think it's going to be interesting to see how it plays. There are a lot of people saying they're going to boycott the NFL this week and not watch. As it turns out, last week, the ratings were up 4% over what they had been. But again, it was an organic movement that happened last week. This will have a week to sit and see. I'll be very interested to see what television ratings are like in the United States. Nothing draws an audience in the United States like the NFL.
This week has seen Trump criticise the players, their teams, and even the quality of the matches. But on the evidence of last weekend, it doesn't look like the NFL is about to roll over anytime soon.